too brown. Too curly? I feel like I'm in the Olympics. Rocket Man! My name is Justin, and I'm in a band called Recycle Percussion. We started 20 years ago in the state of New Hampshire, and now have our own headline show in Las Vegas, where we perform over 600 shows a year. And that's just where the chaos begins, because in the house behind me lives a rock band, my family, the most beautiful daughters in the world, 2 dogs, where's the other one? 2 fish, 2 fish? 1 fish, in endless chaos. But above all, we love to give back and make a difference. So welcome to our world of chaos and kindness. Hurricane Maria, the worst natural disaster in the history of Puerto Rico. An island that just 2 weeks earlier had been devastated by Hurricane Irma, and more than a half of its residents already living below the poverty line. It made landfall on September 20th, 2017, bringing wind gusts of 155 miles per hour. Flash floods that formed toxic rivers of debris in the streets and left entire population without electricity and desperate for help. With more than $90 billion in damage and 80% of the agriculture lost, clean food, water, and resources were almost impossible to acquire. In the wake of its destruction, Hurricane Maria took the lives of hundreds, the homes of thousands, and caused irreparable damage to the hearts of those who lost their loved ones. Even today, 8 months later, many citizens of Puerto Rico are still in desperate need of help, and although we can't reverse all that has been done, it's our jobs as humanity to come together in these moments to bring strength to those feeling weak, and most importantly, to remind them that they're not alone. It's 5:13 a.m. So we're following Maria right now, who is our point of contact. She's bringing us to their nonprofit headquarters where we can meet the other people that are on the ground level here. She also has some families that she knows really need the help. She's been here since the first day the hurricanes hit. I'm Justin.
Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you? We're here for a couple of days, and we want to meet some locals, kind of hear some stories. Are there still a lot of families here that are struggling?
Yes.
Believe me.
They are struggling, they don't have energy. They have water, but they don't have energy.
And how long? 7 months?
8
Wow,
months.
there are families here in Puerto Rico that don't have energy.
For 8 months?
Since
Sometimes since Irma. Okay, come over here and meet our leader. Yeah.
Hola.
Good morning, welcome.
Hola.
These are volunteers of the organization, and
Hey,
she's Camila
hola.
Sala, the president.
I'm Justin. Hola.
Hola.
What is the primary focus of this foundation? What do you guys really try to do here for the community?
We receive children from newborn until 21 years old, and we work that not with money, is just with donations like diapers, wet wipe pads, and people that have they need their help, and that's the way that we can help them too.
And when the hurricanes hit specifically, were you able to get a lot of supplies to help?
Many of those supplies reached some population, but not all of them. And still, here in Puerto Rico are people that need supplies since Maria and need the help that many people still haven't received the help they need.
But we can bring the supplies today, tomorrow to these people.
Okay.
Like we will bring this to the families.
Okay.
We'll put it in our car and we will bring it to them right now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. After meeting Maria and the organization, it was time to hit the ground running. So we hopped in our cars and started our journey all over Puerto Rico to see who we could help.
You see how nice view?
Yeah, great.
Very nice.
Our first stop of the day was to visit a woman named Rosa. Because of her condition, she's been bedridden for 16 years. So they have power here.
On Friday.
Great.
Finally, they
Good.
came again.
Okay. Is this your mother?
Yes.
And what's the matter?
Ella tiene Alzheimer.
Alzheimer.
Alzheimer's?
Yeah, she's very deteriorated.
Upon entering the room and meeting Rosa, you could tell that her condition has left her bedridden, and also her family had to take care of her. How old is she?
96, and this month she's gonna have 97.
What's her name?
Rosaura Rodríguez Delgado.
And how long has she been bedridden?
10 years. 10 years in bed. With Alzheimer, more years. But in bed, 10 years.
No response? No response? How does she eat?
Daily, they make like a cream
De
and
todo,
they give
de
it by
todo, pero.
spoon.
Every day? All day?
Yeah.
Sí,
She can eat.
sí, mucho,
Very
mucho.
good.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
She is very good.
Does she open her eyes?
Sí.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So she can't communicate? No communication?
Yeah, that's her and her husband.
Mis papás.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah?
Her and
Yeah,
her husband.
That's her?
More time ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Okay. Well, we will get Rose some things and bring them back to you today. Upon meeting Rosa, it was immediately obvious that she needed supplies, so we asked the family what we could do to help.
She needs basically the sheet for the bed that is twin size and diapers, wet wipes, and underpads.
What kind?
We use a lot this one.
Le dio úlcera.
Okay, take a picture of this.
También es para Valmex. Cosas así.
We'll go get all of this. You need new sheets?
Sheets, diapers, wet
Sí,
wipes.
que sábana,
I'm not sure if you can hear us, Rose, but we'll get you some stuff. We'll be back and get you some things to help make life a little more comfortable for you. Now that we had a more educated understanding of what Rosa needed, it was time for us to go gather some supplies. But before we did, we had one last thing to do. You guys like music? You like musica? Come here. I got you. Hold on. We'll see what other stuff you got in your yard. Now that we've met Rose and understand the condition of her Alzheimer's, we decided to do one thing that we know we're good at, and that was entertain the family. You guys like music? You like musica? Come here. I got you. Hold on. We'll see what other stuff you got in your yard. Yay! Our next stop would bring us to meet a young man who lost everything in the hurricane, including his home, and is now bedridden. So their house is destroyed. They all had to move here.
Inside the house. Daniel, Justin, Ryan.
Ryan, mucho gusto.
How old are you?
42 years old.
43? 41. What's the condition of your legs?
Mielomeningocele and hydrocephalia. The liquid in his head he can drain, and he needs a chunk that can drain straight to his stomach. You have a chunk in he have a chunk in his head.
How often does he leave the bed?
¿Tú te estás moviendo o desde que llegaste aquí no te has movido desde que perdiste el... No, he can move. He don't have no wheelchair.
Right here? Are you happy? No? Much like Rose, Daniel was in a very needing situation. He also was bedridden, and he also needed necessities.
You need diapers, 2 wipes, tú utilizas guantes para... and glove,
Glove?
medium size, the wet wipes, and diapers.
We'll get some supplies, and we'll bring them back to him today.
For someone like Daniel, it was a bit of a complicated situation. So the best thing that we could really do is just show some compassion and make sure that he had some of the things that he really needed.
Thank you. Now we had our list, we've checked it twice, it was time to go shopping and get the things that these individuals needed. We're trying to stockpile here what we can at Walmart and find the things that we need. We have some sheets here for Rose, the food that she needs, the diapers that she needs, the pads that she needs, and we're gonna keep getting as much stuff as we possibly can here and fill up our car and then go back out and bring these things to their homes. So we're getting there, we're finding things. It's not easy, but we're trying. So we keep going. My favorite thing was we saw a track with a bunch of high school kids practicing after school. Well, this is nice. It's a self-healing track. You run?
Yes.
Okay. Me llamo Justin.
Llama Justin. Okay.
How fast one time? You.
Like 1, 12, 15.
If you go faster than 110, right now, I give you $100. Deal?
Would you look at that? Justin's challenging somebody other than me for once.
On your mark. Get set, go. Faster. Yeah, he's on pace. See how he's got a good kick, he's got a good stride. You see how he's driving his arms? So I'll tell you at the halfway point, if he's not even at 30 seconds at the halfway point, he's in trouble. He's at about 29 seconds.
Go!
He can do it, he can do it, he can do it. In the world of track, the 400-meter dash is the hardest race. When this kid started running, I knew my money was in trouble. Go! Come on, take it through, money!
Oh boy, it's close.
Oh, it's gonna be close. 4, you gotta break 110. You gotta break 110. Bam! Woo! Yeah! 1083, bro! All right, I owe you $100. I owe you $100. You earned it, kid, and a new personal record.
Thanks.
You got it, buddy. You got it. I was super stoked that this young man broke his personal record. It's amazing what money can do. In fact, now that it was money being thrown around, wait till you see what happens next. Hold on. On your mark. Get set, go! I gave a young man a challenge to break his personal record doing a 400-meter dash. He beat it by 2 seconds. So I gave him $100. Once that started, kids started coming from all over. We're here on the side of the road here in Puerto Rico, and there's a track. And hold on. Next thing you know, we had a full-blown track race. My dark horse, Mr. Ryan Vizina. 1 lap, Ryan against these guys. Whoever wins gets the $100.
In high school, I was fast as lightning.
He's not that fast. $100 for the win. On your mark. Get set, go!
Race started, I was doing great. I was only a couple feet behind.
Ryan was already done in the beginning. Ryan's done.
Halfway, the jet lag started to set in.
There's no time difference. Here we go. Right now it's a mop.
I was having a hard time breathing because of the elevation.
We're at sea level. Come on. He's got the money! He got the money! He gets the money! Awesome job! Good job! What's going on, man? What's Ryan? Ryan's out of shape!
All I remember was the race starting, and then everything was a complete blur after that.
I won! You won! Yeah! Yeah. I won!
Thank you.
It's golf! It's golf!
Where are you from?
All right, you're good. You're scaring them. You're scaring the children. They think you're hurt. At the end of the day, it was a lot of fun. People came from all over. We had a great race, gave away some money, inspired people, and you could tell the locals were genuinely pleased with that little special act of kindness that we did. You guys take care.
Good luck. Thank you.
Hola. Hey, buddy. We got some stuff. You feel terrible. Daniel's a 42-year-old man who lost everything in the hurricane, his house. He's now a refugee in this home. He's been staying here for 8 months, and given his condition that he has, his disability, he's unable to walk. He weighs 450 pounds also, and he's been bedridden for the entire 8 months. Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Stay strong, man. Do your thing. The big thing that Daniel needs is a wheelchair, and the wheelchair for him is going to enable him so he can get out of bed and move around. It's a very special wheelchair that a specialist has to come fit him for, and that's what we're working on right now. We need some funds to help this happen. So if you're inspired by that and you want to help us help Daniel, you can donate at recyclepercussionfoundation.org. But Daniel, I'm sure he'll stay strong. He's got a great attitude. He's got a big smile, and he has not let his condition bring him down.
Daniel was such a strong person. It was an honor to be able to meet him.
Hello, how are you?
Hola.
Everything fine?
Huh?
Everything fine?
Yes.
Okay, welcome.
We have some things.
Yeah, thank you. We can go in the room if you want
Yeah. Is Rosa sleeping?
to. Yeah.
She's sleeping today?
He's always sleeping.
She's always sleeping.
Yeah, always, yeah. Yayita.
So, your blood pressure machine.
Oh, yeah, excellent. Okay.
Blood pressure machine help?
Yes.
And all kinds of food too. Food?
All right. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yes. Okay.
And gloves, wipes,
Okay. Yeah.
and pads. You having a good day today?
Yeah, everything good. Thanks.
So you take care of Rose every day?
Now, I'm her son's wife.
Yep.
Okay, and in the night, all the sons care her one night. In the afternoons comes another sons. There are 11.
So everybody takes their turn?
Yeah, yeah. This is a close family.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's one day's one, another day's one, and then everyone takes.
And how many people in the family?
Well, sons. She has 9.
She has 9 sons.
Sons, and the wife, and we all help.
How many daughters does she have?
The little one that was here. That's the only one. Daughter.
So she has 10 kids, 9 sons, and 1 daughter. One thing that stood out to me in Puerto Rico was the bonds between families. Rose's family was a great example. Huge family, and they all come together. They have a schedule, and they rally around to help take care of Rosa to make sure that her needs are met each and every day. And they paint her toenails.
Yeah.
Rose, your toenails are looking fancy today.
She was a great mother.
Yeah?
Yeah, they love her a lot. He's his son.
Hola, I'm Justin. Me llamo Justin. Nice to meet you. Is your mom?
Yeah. Yes.
She's a good mom, huh?
Yeah.
Alzheimer's is a very difficult and heartbreaking disease for families to deal with. Beyond the fact that Rosa doesn't even identify her family anymore, and these individuals who love her so much have to take care of her each and every day to make sure that her needs are met and to also shower her with love as she deteriorates, laying in bed. My heart breaks for this family, but they stay strong and they unify together.
He had blue eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah, beautiful.
Does she respond to you guys a lot? Does she smile?
Que si responde y se te ríe cuando le habla.
Yeah, see? Does she ever recognize you guys?
Nobody. None of us. Her son, no. Nobody. But sometimes we call her and she disappointed. She didn't recognize.
Well, thank you for letting us come in your home. Gracias.
Oh, thank you for your help.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you a lot.
Yes.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
God bless you.
You take care, Rosa.
Hi, Rose.
He's got to eat this.
I'll probably vomit.
You can do it. The first few days that we spent here in Puerto Rico were eye-opening. We had no idea the devastation that this territory took on. When you drive around the streets and you see the people that are hurting, but they're also caring for each other. These are very prideful individuals. They're very loving and caring individuals. So we felt that we made the right decision to come down here to Puerto Rico to see it firsthand. It was also important that we let them know that we care about you and we haven't forgotten about you. Meeting Daniel, seeing his circumstance, we're going to do our best part to find Daniel a wheelchair so he can go about living his life, getting out with his friends, and smiling again. To meet Rosa and her family, and to know that Rosa's time is limited, but that her family's there holding her hand and loving her each and every day the best that they can. We can't wait to spend several more days down here making a difference, and we hope that you tune in next week as we do more things right here in Puerto Rico to make a difference and inspire people. So remember, in a world full of chaos, it's always important that you show a little bit of kindness. We found a dead centipede here on the side of the road. I told Ryan, he's got to eat this. Smell it. Just kidding. Behind the scenes of chaos and kindness, we have our boy right here. His name's Keller. I told him I would give him $500 if you ate this right here and right now.
500 by wait, I want a handshake. I want a handshake.
Okay, hold on. Put this in your hand.
Yeah.
$500 guaranteed.
$500. All right.
Oh! You can hear it crunching!
Open your mouth. Oh God, it's real. Oh! Hold on.
Dude, it can be poisonous. Careful.
Is it you swelling up yet?
I couldn't get it down. I couldn't swallow it.
Oh.
You know, it really didn't taste that bad, to be honest with you.